Has there ever been a Scream character you felt like should have been Ghostface? Today I'm going to share with you one character from each Scream sequel I feel like would have made a good Ghostface. Let's get into it.
Certain rules. Push the laws and you end up dead.
This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life.
Not in my movie.
Surprise, Sydney.
He's gone mad.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
A very simple formula.
You want to play psycho killer?
Everybody's a suspect.
No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I think it's gonna go something like this.
So obviously with the first Scream movie, I think those ghost faces are perfect. There's absolutely nothing that I would have changed about the first movie. But that's not the case when it comes to all of the sequels. I feel like with every Scream sequel, there's at least one other character who I think to myself every time I'm watching it like, oh, they would have made a great Ghostface. So for Scream 2, obviously the ghost faces that we got were Mickey Altieri and Nancy Loomis. But I think Sister Lois would have made a great Ghostface, played by Rebecca Gayheart. You know, spoiler alert for Urban Legend if you've never seen it, but she is the killer in that movie and she actually gets away with it at the end, which I think is really cool. But yeah, I think she would have made a great Ghostface in Scream 2. I do think that those two roles of the sorority sisters, Lois and Murphy, are a little underutilized. You know, if they weren't going to be a killer, they could have at least been a victim. I'm surprised that they weren't victims to add to the increased kill count. Randy even says in the sequel there's more kills, more blood, carnage, candy.
More blood, more gore. Carnage, candy. Your core audience just expects it.
So those two characters were definitely underutilized, but Rebecca Gayheart plays a great, crazy killer. She could have even been a third killer in addition to the two that we got. You know, if they wanted to change up the formula a little bit from the first one, Scream 2 could have been the first movie where we got 3 killers. And it could have been Sister Lois and Mickey possibly in a relationship together. Sort of like Amber and Richie, just two psychos dating each other, going around in a Ghostface costume. And Mrs. Loomis still could have recruited Mickey, and then Mickey could have recruited Lois. Now in Scream 3, I think Jennifer Jolie would have made a great killer. I absolutely love her character so much. So a part of me thinks if she was the killer, it kind of would have ruined that just pure innocence of that character. But at the same time, it would have been a great twist. I think she would have been great in that role. And there is that line of dialogue where she says to Ghostface, "You can't kill me, I'm the killer in Stab 3. There were like 3 different versions of the Stab 3 script in the movie. So what if Jennifer Jolie actually ended up being the killer? Maybe she would be Roman's partner. Because we know that Scream 3 originally had 2 killers in it before they changed the script. It was supposed to be Angelina Tyler. And the way some of those scenes in the movie were shot, it was clearly shot with 2 killers in mind. And you know, we also find out that Jennifer and Roman slept together. So what if they were like another crazy killer couple? So for Scream 4, I think Judy Hicks would have made a great killer. Again, kind of like with Jennifer Jolie, if she did end up being the killer, it would take away from pure innocence of her, but again, would have been a great twist. There is that little scene in Scream 4 where she's acting a little shady when Sydney and Judy are outside of Jill's bedroom. And Judy's kind of creeping on Sydney and she's hiding in the shadows and then is just acting a little suspicious. And we find out that Judy went to high school with Sydney. They were in the school play together. So maybe Judy's motive could have been something like something happened in high school with them and she wants revenge. And then she's a little flirty with Dewey to put a wedge between him and Gail intentionally so that she can then kill them. For Scream 5, some of you probably already know what I'm going to say. Vince Schneider, I think, would have been a great Ghostface. I've talked about this on my channel before. His character in general was severely underutilized, especially as the nephew of Stu Macher. They could have done so much more with his character. I think he would have been a great Ghostface, and he also would have been the most intimidating Ghostface since the first one. I feel like we have yet to get a truly scary, intimidating Ghostface. Kyle Gallner would have been great in that role. Even if he wasn't the killer, he still could have been a good red herring. I just think he was killed off way too soon. It would have been good if we suspect him in the beginning, especially being Stu's nephew, and then something proves his innocence, clears his name, but then at the end, guess what? He's actually Ghostface. And then in Scream 6, I think Danny Brackett should have been one of the Ghostfaces. Again, Josh Segarra would have killed it in that role. The movie creators even said that when everyone was auditioning, they have everyone read the Ghostface monologue. Because at the time, no one knows who's going to be Ghostface, so they have everyone read the part of Ghostface. And they say that he absolutely killed it. His audition was fantastic. So why they didn't make him Ghostface, I don't know. I mean, what is the purpose of that if you're not going to give it to the person who reads it the best? Just like I said earlier, I think Danny could have been a truly intimidating Ghostface. And we really missed out there. Sometimes when I say that, people say, oh, but the boyfriend thing has been done before. And it's true, but they always say never trust the love interest. They still could have given him a really interesting motive, and they also could have made the reveal some huge plot twist. So there you have it. Those are 5 Scream characters from each Scream sequel who I feel like would have made great Ghostfaces. Leave a comment down below and let me know who your picks are. Please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future posts, my future Scream theories, or my Scream 7 updates. Any updates we get for Scream 7 will be posted here to this channel. Please also go follow me over on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Please also consider subscribing to my second YouTube channel, and if you're interested, you can become a channel member here on my main channel. The link will be down in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.